brethren, it's very difficult for a spirit to communicate with a human. It's very hard. Why? Because the human is all full of ideas, the ideas of this world. So when Jehovah was trying to teach Abraham about the sacrifice of the spiritual child, Abraham completely misunderstood him. See? Why? Because Abraham was a pagan. He was an idolater. He lived in a country where he was different. Everybody was an idolater. They were all sacrificing their children to Moloch. There were thousands of people sacrificing their newborn infants to this statue. Right? So when Abraham heard that, it wasn't so bizarre to him to think that Jehovah, the God that he served, was asking the same thing. He may not even have been as horrified as we are. So Abraham, I believe that Jehovah was trying to tell him about the man-child, and that the man-child needs to be ultimately sacrificed. But that doesn't mean he dies. See? He needs to be sacrificed, but he's not going to die. He's going to become greater. He's going to stop speaking to you because now you're going to hear from the whole. Right? And that Abraham somehow there was a glitch, and he actually thought that Jehovah was asking him to slay his physical son, which I absolutely refuse to believe. The Lord would have to come down from heaven with 3 trumpets to convince me of that. I absolutely refuse to believe it from any man or translator. See? What? Because is that the nature of Jehovah? Does Jehovah ask us to sacrifice our children? No. I mean, physically kill our children? No. Would he ever do that? No, he would not. That's not his nature. His nature is life. His nature is resurrection of the dead. Not the sacrifice of your physical children. The only time in the scripture that I'm aware of that Jehovah demands that is when your physical child is so demonized that he has to be destroyed for the preservation of national Israel, and that was a national law. So we do see that today. Do you know that there are children's prisons in Florida and other states? They have children's prisons. Some children are dangerous. Some children have murdered. Children have attacked their parents. So in this country, we put them in jail. If it's that bad, that your child is a danger to your life, they can go to jail. But in national Israel, there were no jails in national Israel. So the scripture says, if you have a child like that, you have to bring him to the elders and before the whole tribe. And the whole tribe participates in the execution. Okay, now who's manifesting it? Me saying this. It's in the Bible. See?